Today we're going to do a watercolor painting of a bagel. And we're going to start from our composition drawing, and then we're going to start into the first wash into inside the bagel area, and then the outside area, and then we'll come back to do adjusting for the inside and lifting off and glaze over again. And let's start it. Let's first take a look at the paper. We are going to draw within this page, and we're going to use the full page of this watercolor paper, and we are going to do the bagel in this area and about that size. And let's start first draw the contour drawing at the outside of the bagel, and then identify some important details with the pencil mark, and then we're going to start doing the watercolor wash. Okay, let's mark the left side and the right on the top, and the right side and the bottom of the bagel. Try to retain the proximate proportions as the bagel, the width and the height, and by looking at the setting. So also we're going to include the catch the shadow on this side. So we're going to start drawing with a short line before we connect them into a long curved line. And every step that you draw, so always pay attention to the observation, looking at the objects before you continue. And maybe outside here, like that, and in the center of the hole, about this. At the drawing stage, you can draw as much as you need to. For me, drawing is help me to eliminate. Drawing is the mean to eliminate the guess time. We have all the thought onto the pencil stage. So when I start painting, I will just focus on the painting. Okay, there's a little mark over here. I want to keep that. And the catch the shadow, I'm going to try to keep the catch the shadow lighter, not to draw it so dark, because the outside, especially outside of the area, is going to be very soft and gray and fade to the rest of the background area. Okay. So this is the rough drawing that I need to put it down with the pencil mark. And that is, in this stage, we solve the problem of the layout, the compositions, where I'm going to put the bagel, and also what detail I'm going to keep. But a lot of the things is that I don't need to draw it with the pencil. I'm going to add it as I'm doing the paintings. I'm going to use this 1/2 inch flat brush. First, every time when I first use the brush for that day, and I make sure I have it softened enough, I have it enough wet into the brush. Okay, and the first thing I would do in this stage, I'm going to start mixing the color of the bagel, which is kind of brown color. I'm going to only limit myself to use 3 primary colors: red, yellow, and blue colors. I'm going to put some red color over here. And get some yellow color, and then add some blue color to it. I get more red, some blue color in here. I'm going to start from the process. I'm going to start from the top, gradually going down to the front over here as the first wash. So let's just going to start it over here. It looks like I need to add a little bit more darker colors, make the color a little bit darker. So I'm going to add a little bit more red, more yellow. It's still the same 3 colors, but less water saturations. So I'm going to a little bit more red again. I need a little bit more red. Okay, come in here and come down on this side and come back on this area. I need a little bit more yellow. Add a little bit more yellow to the mixture, and then keep it coming. A little bit more yellow and red. Look more orange as it's turning into the front, going down here. And I have a little bit more yellow. As I wash it, the first layer, I keep changing the color as it goes based on my observations. And down here, I'm going to leave the white area as the highlight. And I'm going to keep washing down, add more yellow and red. Okay. Coming this way. And get a little bit darker color from the color palette and continue from what is left over here. Connect here. Okay, as soon as I get down here, I'm gonna start wash my brush, and I'm gonna add a lot more of the blue colors into down here. It has a little bit more cooler colors underneath, as you can see if you take a look at the reference that we have. Okay, I'm gonna have a little cleaner brush, a little bit more water, and a little cooler colors. So it's gonna continue as it's going down this area like this. And I'm gonna come back to on the top over here to use the similar cool colors to start connecting the color up here. Okay, and I try to not let it connect to this part, but I'm going to loosen the color a little bit on that, and that would be the first wash into the bagel area. And I'm going to try to remove the excess wet areas underneath here. Okay, the next step I'm going to do, I'm going to start washing into the outside background. At the same time, I will start adding the catch the shadow colors into it. So there will be 2 steps. One is washing into the big background, and I'm going to use a big brush, big flat brush and going through that, and then I come back with a smaller flat brush to fill into the catch the shadow, which is much darker colors. Okay, let's change the brush. Let's take a look at. I'm gonna use this 1-inch flat brush, really soft. I'm gonna start mixing the colors. Mixing the red with the blue colors together. Get a little more colors. A little more. Because it's a very big area that I need to. And then wash into it. I'm going to start with this color. I'm going to gradually change it to a little bit warmer and warmer as I'm going down onto the front of the. Okay, add a little bit yellow so that make the color a little bit more neutral. Okay, add more water. I'm going to start the wash. I'm going to starting from the top as it going down. Add a little bit more water, similar to what we practice the gradient wash. It's going down like this. Add a little bit more warmer as we're going down. And let's add a little more yellow and red into the mixture as we're going down. Okay. Gonna add a lot more water and even merge with those orange colors, and then let's keep going. Okay, a little bit more yellow at the front. Okay, now we finish the background wash.